going on, kings and queens? We at it once again. We're going on a fantastic voyage. You gonna go? They must not know about me, chosen family. You know what I mean? They must not know about me. I make all my turns correctly, put my blinkers on, all that. I don't be playing. That's why I'm driving. Excuse me, y'all. I had to fix that little piece of paper that got in the way. I got all type of stuff. I'm trying to get organized. I decided to go ahead and do a little road trip, but it's mainly taking care of business. Today I want to say big ups to everybody that's over there on the other side of the plantation, whether you in the States or whether you in Texas. Big salute and shout out to y'all, man. Remember, one day at a time, baby. Don't rush not nothing. I'm excited because I'm breathing. I'm breathing this fresh air. It feels great. I don't have no stress. I'm not letting nothing get in the way of my train of thought of being happy. Cause brother and sisters, if y'all knew how long it took me to get to this point right here where I'm at, and I know it's gonna be a lot of more work that needs to be done. I'm talking about from within the inside. There's still some things that I have to correct. Oh, but we'll get there together. I ain't doing no speed. I got somebody on my bumper trying to get me to speed up. I'm not speeding up. If you want to go around me, thank you. Go on ahead, go around. Thank you. Right, straight like that. Ain't that right, chosen family? I have a family to go home to. I have things to get. Yeah, it's a lot of people gonna miss me. So I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. You got it. Wherever you rushing to go get, if it's a job that you're rushing to go get to, baby, you need another job. If it's a wife that you're rushing home to get to, you need another wife. Because shouldn't nothing get in the way in between you and this highway. I'm talking to y'all right now, but baby, I am doing a maximum speed limit of 65. I am A-okay while everybody else want to fly. You know what I'm talking about? They believe they can fly. You know what I'm talking about? Go on fly then, because I'm going to drive. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. I'm going to drive the speed limit. That's what I'm going to do. I ain't doing no speeding. Cheers to everybody that believe in that. Now, if you was a speed demon and you're my friend on here, you better slow your butt down, chosen family. Whatever you in the rush for, slow it down a notch. You don't need to be rushing for nobody. I mean, I got a pretty fast car, but I'm not pushing it to the limit like that. This ain't no, Rick Ross pushing it to the limit type action. No, we ain't doing none of that. But anyway, family, I hope y'all happy today. And if it's something that you're struggling with, just know that we are all struggling with something. We are all struggling with something. But I want you to know, you better be loving yourself. I know that's right. If you ain't loving yourself, you got a real issue and problem with your chosen family right here. because we ain't tolerating that. We ain't tolerating none of that. We coming back for everything that is owed to us, huh? Amen. And I'm gonna stay afloat on this boat. I know even though sometimes the boat can get a little rocky, I'm still gonna hold both wheels to the stern. Hey, just like this. And I'm gonna coast on in, baby. Slow to the race, but it's gonna win that race. But anywho, Black History Month is almost over with. I'm still gonna consider every day blackness to me. You know what I mean? Because I love my blackness, baby. That's in me. At one point, I hated myself. I hated my blackness. I hated what I seen. Definitely when I looked in the mirror, I hated everything about me. So I had to change that. You know, when you wake up and you just be like, man, look, this ain't me. You know what I mean? And when I found my spot in that place, man, the Most High is all I could talk to. Cry and cry and cry, bro. You know what I mean? And it took him and his grace to pull me up out of that situation that I was in, y'all. You know what I mean? If it was up to me, I'm a fighter. You know what I mean? I'm a very big fighter. Not physically, you know, even though not physically, you know what I mean? I'm speaking on just a fighter in the spirit, a fighter in a love, you know what I mean? Like, those are the type of things that I fight over. And see, G.O.D. love that about me because he knows that I fight for love, you know what I mean? But I've got hurt along the way of showing too much love. So now, I don't give my love all the way out like that occasionally. But to my chosen family, y'all know y'all gonna get the love, baby. You know what I'm talking about? You know if you know, you gonna get that love over here. You know, cause I know how it is, man. When you need love and you fighting for love, and it seems like as soon as you walk out your door, it's some BS. Or you know. But me, I mind my own business. I don't be. As soon as I walk out my door, say my prayers and walk out my door, my mind is not focused on nothing else but what's pertaining to my business and what I have to do for the day, throughout the day. Other than that, I don't wake up thinking about another dude. I don't wake up thinking about another female. I don't wake up thinking about none of that. I wake up thanking the man upstairs for giving me another day. Then after that, I start thinking about my kids and so on and so forth. Other than that, when the feet touch the ground, it's the Most High. No matter what I do. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be breathing and be able to talk to y'all good folks. I wouldn't be able to get on this channel and just shine and do my goofy things and all the things that I love to do. Because if I can't be comfortable and be 100 and be authentic with y'all, I don't know what I'm doing then, B. You know what I'm talking about? If I can't talk to y'all like regular people, then shit, what are we doing here? Because I don't want to be talking to a bunch of aliens, you hear me? Even though, you know, we living in a world where, you know, everything is so superstitious nowadays, man. They don't want the actual facts. And now they want to come out with it and tell the truth about it. Man, we've been knew about it. It was already on the dollar bill. You can't hide nothing. Everything gonna come to the forefront when it comes to the Most High. He's not gonna hide that from his children. On letting us know what the evildoers do. Because we was once there too. Come on now. Is we talking in here or we talking? Because, nigga, I know dang well we all not perfect, baby. But we all finna strive to get there. If you on this team, chosen team, that's what we doing. I bet y'all like, he love doing the little road trips. I like it though, because road trips is good. I get to vent a little bit. And then, you know, I be solo dolo. I don't ride with a lot of people. You know what I mean? You remember back when you was younger, everybody used to ride 5 deep, 6 people on the laps and the kids in the middle and all that there. No, I don't do that. Everybody that gets in this vehicle, they already know when they step foot in this vehicle, to speak first of all, and then after that, when the feet get in here, what you supposed to do? Click it or ticket, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Say it with me, chosen family. Click it or ticket. You know what I'm talking about? And we is not finna be trying to be paying no tickets, bro. Do you know how much these tickets are nowadays? I know y'all know. But over here in Texas, I don't know about anywhere else across the world that my followers are from. Wherever y'all from, shout out y'all city or state down below. I'm gonna pin it in the comments down there because I want to know where all my followers at. Care if you care to, because it ain't like I'm gonna fly to wherever you at and kidnap you. No, we ain't doing none of that over here. Ain't no creepy stuff over here. I just want to know where all my followers are from. Y'all already know I'm from EC, Texas. A little bit of small ticketed sign, but it go down. You know what I mean? It's a town full of love. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Because I can't say that my town is a bad town because when I grew up from there, man, it was so much fun all the way up to my teenage years until I got ready to leave. But at one of them, God said it was my time to. I done did everything that I needed to do from a jit to up to I got to my point to where it was time to get out, get out and branch out on my own. And it was one of the most wonderful feelings because it taught me a lot of things. It taught me how to be a man because when I was in the camp, I wasn't gonna become no man right away. I'm telling you right now, I was gonna be still out in the streets. I was gonna be still out there thugging. I was gonna be out there still trying to do my sales and all that other stuff, man. I was gonna be. Ain't no telling what I would have been if it wasn't for the Most High to make me move around. Cause like I said, we grew up in the church. I ain't gonna say every black folk, but cause they gonna be all this stereotype. No, it's an actual fact that 99.9% of everybody that came from out of a black household, and I don't care if you was mixed. If somebody that was the elder and they was black in that household, I don't care what race you is underneath that household, your butt was going to church. You can do like a clothes hanger and do what, family? Hang it up. Because you feel it as soon as your feet, especially, and you going Wednesday, you going Thursday, you going Monday, man, hey, I'm skipping days because you going. So you can just hang it up. My granny was not playing that. My AB mama was not playing that. You gonna get your butt up and go to church. Long story short, I grew up in these churches, different churches, you know what I mean? And then I had to find myself when I got older. I was glad that I had ran into my brother-in-law, may he rest in peace. When I ran into him, there was just something about him. He had that glow and that light. God was already on him. You know what I mean? He already knew. If I would have known that God was gonna take him when he took him at 33, at the age 33, that guy is an awesome dude. He did a whole total 360. And for a person to come from where he come from and did a whole total 360, bruh, it's worth commending and worth applause. You know what I mean? And for him to take me, you know what I mean? And which I know it was the Most High that put it on his heart, like, hey man, because he know I can sing. I would always sing, joke around, be playing and stuff. He's like, man, you want to go to church? I'm like, man, I raised up in it. And since we clicked tight like that, man, that was our thing. Our thing was God. Our thing was we gonna go to Christ. When you have, I don't have a brother in Christ. You feel me? Because I am with Christ. But as far as like brothership, membership, all that, I'm in church. I got a church in Columbus all the way from. I haven't found one in the camp yet. But back there, almost every church around there, I've been in. From the white church to the Catholic church, I done been to all the churches because it was a learning experience for me, and I went through my brother. You know what I mean? So God has always had a place with me. Rather I was out in the streets thugging, because he gonna hang with the thugs, he gonna hang with the killers, he gonna hang. You don't know where G.O.D. gonna be at, where Jesus gonna be at. Because he's mysterious. You gonna be thinking he ain't with you, but the whole entire time he's with you. Because when you wake up the next morning, you're gonna be like, man, I don't know how I made it home, or man, I don't know how we got out of this situation. It's something higher than self. Because if it was up to the devil, he would have took me out so many times. He would have took me out a lot of times. He in so many opportunities. And little did I know, when I was younger, I was just out there playing with the devil, just enjoying my little playing with him, and he was enjoying playing with my life too. Because nothing was, I'm talking about almost every other week, almost every other day, I'm going to jail for something. For something. I don't care if it's a miscellaneous ticket or jaywalking. They didn't pull me over for that because I was in a white neighborhood. But little did they know I was going to my best friend that was white. And then his mama called and got that shit correct. Excuse my French, but his mama called and got that straight up correct. Like, no, you ain't gonna disrespect him. You feel me? You see how that power goes? But if I would have sit up there and just tried to do this by myself, they would have had me in the jail, under the jail, and picking up daisies. Because they didn't care back then. Back then, I grew up in the 80s. In the early 90s, they didn't play. You know what I mean? Because that was the time when I got to be able to go out and venture off. Back then, we used to have the skating ring, the movies was across the street, and then we had like a little spot that everybody would hang out in. So we had, every event was all in the same spot. When we leave from the skating ring, we'll go to the movies. We used to sneak in and out of them places, you know. I think just about everybody did it. But I'm just giving y'all some back history on how far God has been riding with me. And I am 40 years old. So you know there's a God, bro. I'm 40 years old and I don't look at, bro. I don't look at family. And I've been through loops, swoops, ups and downs, turns, and boy, through the ringer. You talking about somebody that really hated themselves. Because how could I say, I'm saying it that way because that's really what it was in all actuality. I really hated the person that was in the mirror. Because if I really loved myself like I love myself right now today, I would have been to change a long time ago. You know, but it was meant for me to go through all this. That's why I was thankful. And I've always had times where I would just feel like, man, hey, how is Jesus riding with me? And I'm going through this much stuff every other day. But my elders would always tell me, boy, don't question God. They be like ready to whoop me, like ready to fight me. Grown people be ready to whoop me, and I'm grown. Like, man, you know, hey, all right. I'm not gonna play with the Father like that. Come on. But you know, even though I know it's serious when it comes to the Father like that, but I was just too much in my head thinking that I could do everything on my own. You know what I mean? Family. But I'm letting y'all know, man, if you don't do nothing else, seek ye the kingdom first. I'm telling you, and he will show you. He gonna show you everything you need to see. But to my chosen, ready-made family, I'm gonna continue to have these rides and continue to have these talks with you guys, because by me doing this, I'm helping y'all and I'm helping self too. You know what I mean? So I can look back on this years from now and be like, man, hey, look at the change. Excuse me, and I know I've changed, did a whole total 360, bro. Because when people look at me, the majority of them don't even recognize me. Like they literally walk past me. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a couple of friends that I didn't walk past, but I had to catch myself and be like, hey, you know, because I ain't seen them in so long, man. You know, people do change. But man, they would tell me, man, you look like a freaking kid, bro. They were like, man, I thought you was one of them youngsters. Thank you, Jesus. But anyway, chosen, hashtag ready-made family, man. Y'all know my motto. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we all can support each other and win. Remember, love yourself. love doing what you love doing, and continue to be you and be great. Ashe. God first. I'm out.